Good afternoon, friends. The first unit of business management is basics of business management. Let us start with definition of management because there will be a question of 2 marks on this particular point. Define management. It's a 2 marks question. Then there will be a question of characteristics of management which carries 6 marks. Then another question will be there, functions of management, what are the different functions of management, it will carry 6 marks. These points, 3 points we will learn today. The first part is definition of management. Management is the art of getting things done through and with people in formally organized group. A group is formally organized. Suppose this is our institute. It is a formally organized group. And there are different activities in an institute that are done by individual faculty members or staff members and a person who gives them guidelines, who leads them is doing a management. So that's why it is called art. It is the art of getting things done through and with people in formalized organized groups. According to Allen, it is what management does. The activity done by a management for that particular institute, for that particular organization is nothing but a management. According to Henry Fayol, a great management bureau, according to him, management is nothing but a forecast and to plan, organize, command, coordinate and control. It is to forecast what we are going to do ahead, that is forecast. Accordingly, we are planning here after 3 years where we will be, what we have to do. For the institute we are going to do an NAC or NBA. It is a forecast. According to that forecast we are planning here today. We will organize our resources, man-machine management, we will organize it. And then we are giving command. A person who is authorized to give a command gives a command to execute it. Then coordinate among all faculty members, all departments and control over it is nothing but management. This is what Henry Fayol says. Then according to Mary Parker Follett, management is the art of getting things done through people. It is an art of getting things done through a people. There are lots of people in the organization and they should be organized, well organized at every level, and getting things done from that every person is nothing but a management. This is a definition as per Mary Parker Follett. According to Peter Drucker, management is a multi-purpose organ that manages business, managers, workers and work. They manage 4 things, that is business, it organizes, it manages business, it manages managers, it manages workers and even work it manages. It is called a management according to Peter Drucker. Then according to Kunz O'Donnell, management is the creation and maintenance of an internal environment in an enterprise where individuals working in groups can perform efficiently and effectively towards the attainment of group goals. This is what Donnell says. According to Henry Sisk, management is the coordination of all resources through the process of planning, organizing, directing, controlling in order to attain a stated goal. That means what Henry Sisk says It is nothing but planning, organizing, directing, controlling in order to attain a same goal. These are what the characteristics of management, and that should be come under a single umbrella is nothing but a management. This is what Henry Sisk says. Then according to F.W. Taylor, it is the art of knowing what you want to do and then seeing it is done in the best and cheapest way. Taylor says, getting things done is important from every person, but it should be done in a best way and in a cheapest way is nothing but a management. So, these management bureaucrats, these management legendaries, they have defined a management by their own way, and this is what a great management is. You can write any definition in a University of Pune answer sheets. Then let us understand a 6 marks question, that is characteristics of management. The second point from your syllabus is characteristics of management. The first point of characteristics of management is goal-oriented process. Management is goal-oriented process. Now how the success of management is measured by the extent to which the organization goals are achieved. Organization goals are set by the management, and how many goals are achieved out of that? According to it, goals are achieved, and that goals achievement percentage is nothing but goal-oriented process. So management is a goal-oriented process. Suppose consider as our institute. In this, what is the result of the students? If it is 100%, then we can say that goal of the institute has been achieved. So attaining maximum result of institute is our goal, and hence I can say that the first characteristics of management is it is goal-oriented process. If the objective, for example, let us consider an example. If the objective of company is to sell 1000 computers, then manager will plan the course of action, motivate all the employees, organize all the resources, keeping in mind the main target of selling 1000 computers, and he will achieve it. So setting a goal first and then achieving through a management system is first characteristics of management. Second characteristics of management is management integrates human, physical and financial resources. Second important characteristics is that management integrates human, physical and financial resources. These three are very, very crucial resources. Physical resources are nothing but machine resources, infrastructure resources. Resources used are human, machine, material and financial assets as well as building. Human have to work with non-human resources to perform their job. This is another important point under this second. And the third point, that is, it integrates human efforts to non-human resources. It brings harmony among available resources. This is what a second characteristics of management, that comes under management integrates human, physical and financial resources. If you write this and these 3 points, you will get another 1 mark. Then third point is management is a continuous process. The third characteristic is management is continuous process. Management is a continuous or never-ending function. All the functions of management are performed continuously. For example, problem identification and finding solution. It is related to all departments like production, marketing, human resource. Managers perform ongoing series of functions continuously in the organization. Suppose, let us consider an example of an institute. It is an organization. Then continuously you have to improve the result. If this year result is 80%, next year we will search it to 90%. We will try up to 95%. We will try up to 96% and so on. The manager or the principal of the institute will continuously take a corrective measures for the development of the institute and for upliftment of the students and result of the students. That's why I can say that management is a continuous process. It is never ending. In an industry also you take. It is never ending. In a Tata Motors, the manufacturing will take place, selling will take place, again there will come manufacturing. Under manufacturing there are lots of problems, difficulties. That difficulties manager overcomes. Again that product goes to market and selling continues. So everything is continuous here. This is third characteristics of management. The fourth characteristics is it is time oriented. Management is time oriented. It is a race against time, Customer will be impressed if receiver or customer will receive service in time. Management must ensure that production schedules are met and targets are achieved. Target must set in accordance with time and results also measured in terms of time. If it is not a time-bound activity, if management is not a time-bound activity, will it do if you are giving your examination after due time? When university exam scheduled, suppose on 1st March, if you appear for the examination 2nd March, will it do? Of course not. That's why institute has to prepare for the examination on 1st March itself, not on 2nd. That's why we can say that management is also a time-bound activity or time-oriented activity. The fifth one is management is pervasive. Management is required all organization. Suppose in a politics, you will say politics, there is no management issue, but it is a well-structured management. Then social activity, if you are doing, that is again a well-organized activity. Cultural activities, hospitals, schools, clubs, everywhere it is in a organized manner. So we can say that management is pervasive activity. This is fifth characteristics of management. In a school, in a college, in a clubhouse, in a cultural, everywhere you will find that there is a hierarchy and everything is well organized. In an institute also, there will be a principal, head of the department, assistant professors, then lab assistants, then peons. These hierarchies are maintained at every level and instructions are followed by every individual. And that's why there will be a accurate management in every organization. Sixth characteristics of management is it is a group activity. Nobody can say that it is an individual activity. Indian team will never win a cricket match if there is no communication among team members. So that is also a group activity. Don't consider that it is not a group activity, it is a group activity. Captain decides who will bowl now. If there are more runs from a particular bowler, then he will change, he will take action, that he will change a bowling, he will change a bowler, and ultimately which will result into a less runs in a match. According to requirement of runs, captain will change order of batsmen. That is what a management on field, and again it is a group activity. Management always refers to a group of people involved in managerial activities rather than individuals' performance. Efforts measured are in terms of group to achieve goals. To accomplish objective, every individual must work. Suppose we want to sell something. We want to sell 1,000 cars in a year. Is it possible for an individual person to sell it? No. There will be one person who is having experience. He will guide all remaining 100% who are working under him how to sell these 1,000 cars. He will give a direction to each and every salesman. He will give specification, he will give cost of car, he will give other benefits of car, he will train manpower under him, and then he will insist salesman to sell a car. This is what a group activity is. So another characteristics of management is a group activity. These are 6 characteristics of management. We will learn next point in a next lecture.